All right, everybody, we are back with the spotlight. We're sitting here with Miss Sah Jewel. It is such a pleasure to have you on our show. Give us a little bit more of your background. So some things about yourself.
How far back you want me to go? I'm originally from Wisconsin, and I was born and raised there. And then I moved to Georgia in 2013, and that's where I reside. My mom kind of forced me into going to an art school. She didn't force me; she made me go.
Dang.
It wasn't no kind of. You going to art school, and I entered into an art school at 11, and I was there for 3 years. And there's where I found like my passion for the artistry, acting and spoken word. I learned how to film and produce all different types of shows. I was on a dance team. I can't dance now. I got no rhythm. But, I did tap, hip hop, jazz, and modern dance, which is just like a little bit African and all that stuff. So I did that for a while. And then I took a little break. I got married. Well, I had a baby before I got married. And then I got married. And then I got divorced. And I dived back into my artistry like head first. And this is what I've been rocking with. I love it. I love it.
I've been following you on social media. And I check out your podcast/radio show on Facebook all the time. Can you tell us a little bit more about the radio show?
Dem Say What? It airs every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on roundhereradio.com, or you can download the app. And it's myself, my co-host Loxie Marie, and co-host comedian Sah Cedric. Loxie is a dancer and Cedric is a comedian. And we just come together and we talk about current events, celebrity news, our opinions. We do flashbacks, pet peeves, all that stuff. Loxie accuses us of teasing her all the time because she does her pet peeves. And we Cedric and I kind of go off on a tangent when she talks about something. So she's like, would y'all stop that? Y'all do this every week. But it's all in fun. Like, we really, genuinely care about each other. We hang out. Loxie and I were just at the beach yesterday. But that's what we do every week. Said and I have gone to do karaoke together. We have a lot of fun. Shout out to DJ Swag. He's the owner of the radio station, the independent radio station. And a couple years ago, he came to me. He asked me if I wanted my own radio show. And I was like, yeah. Jump right on it. Get it. So we air in over 169 countries. And every day we have over 250,000 listeners. So
that's awesome. And now, how long has the show been going on?
The show has actually been going on for a year and a half. We started January of 2018. And he asked me about 6 months prior, so we had to work some things out, figure out what we were going to talk about and all that stuff. But yeah, and the radio station has actually been around for 4 years, 4 or 5 years, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I had a question for you too, because earlier you mentioned, when you're giving your background about relationships and going out of everything that's been going on in your life. How do you funnel all of that into your artistry, or do you?
Ooh, listen, as a poet, got a lot of material there. I think that's the best part about being a poet, or whether you're a poet or a songwriter. You use your life experiences and you put them down on paper. So poetry for me is my therapy. Right. And sometimes me writing it out, it doesn't get it all out of my system. So I have to hit a stage or I have to go to an open mic. But anything that I experience, it's in one of my notebooks for sure. Whether it's happy or sad or indifferent. So.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to get back on the stage for a while now.
Get up there now.
Yeah.
The people waiting.
But I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you where you have like a something holding your voice and you like people don't want to hear what I have to say, or people don't find this to be important, or maybe this information they don't care to hear, or maybe they don't care to hear my issues or my artistry or something like that. And I know sometimes that stifles me from stepping out there, but I don't know if you've ever had that. 'Cause you've been doing it since forever.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I like to talk.
You said, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
I don't care if you don't want to hear about my life or not. I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
No,
You're here
but
regardless.
this is how I don't let those thoughts creep up in my head, because there is somebody out there that can relate to your story, whatever it is you're going through, and everybody is not blessed with the courage to speak up on it, or a lot of people think that it's only them that's walking those shoes. And so I use my poetry as a ministry. You don't have to just minister in church.
Right.
So I go out to different clubs or social settings, wherever I'm booked to perform, and it never fails. At least one or two people. I dealt with that. Thank you for talking to me. So that's what it's all about for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have me back out there.
Listen, I better get an invitation.
Yeah.
Right. People will be saying right there together.
It will
Yes.
be publicized.
I will be.
I do that. Yeah. That's what I need.
I got you.
Bring some attention. Now you talking about the spoken word. You talk about the radio show. You have some more stuff coming up.
I do. Listen, honey, I'm always working. You know,
This
I
is
don't
book
mind.
2019.
Okay. Okay. Well into 2020. Okay. I do have some things coming up. I'm also an actress. So I got my first lead role in a web series called Sisterhood. And it premieres on June 27th. I'm super excited. So make sure y'all go onto YouTube, subscribe to Victory Productions. That's the production company that we're under. It's owned and operated by Carlton T. Clay. And get ready for that premiere. Like, I'm excited. Yes. I'm giving all types of attitude.
Okay.
Yes.
So, can you talk to us more about the whole project of Sisterhood and your character?
Sisterhood is based around like 7 different women, and we are, it's a scripted series. So it's the lives of 7 different women on 7 different paths. And we're just telling our story, you know, just different struggles and nuances that women have to deal with. It's ironic, it's written by a man. It's a spinoff of Brotherhood. So, and Brotherhood follows the lives of several different brothers, or several different men, should I say? And so he created Sisterhood. So yeah, I'm excited, and you know, y'all gonna have to tune in to see what Sah is all about on the show.
Yeah, I'm
It's
excited.
really good.
So all of these things you have going on, you know, and you're still working, you're doing the doggone thing. So how do you find balance? Like, how do you balance the personal and your business and the blah 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 and everything else, and your family?
Self-care is key. You know, I definitely I used to didn't do this, but I definitely now take time at least once a week. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't even leave my bedroom unless I'm going to eat out in the kitchen or something like that. But I stay in my bedroom and I get myself together, because you have to do that. Otherwise, you'll go insane. And especially as an artist, our minds are all over the place, because everything is creative to us. And I can look at a cup and I'm like, oh, that's some art right there. We're about to figure out how to get this in the show, you know? So I definitely take those moments. And sometimes people call you selfish. You're like, what's your point? I am being selfish. I have to be.
You have to.
Right.
But yeah, I schedule things, you know, because I'm a mother and it's just me and my son. So I make sure I schedule, you know, fun activities with us so we can spend time together, because he's getting ready to go to college. I make sure I know his schedule too, because he doesn't drive, so I'm still his chauffeur. By the way, he don't give me no gas money.
Oh God!
I'm his personal free Uber.
Dang.
But no, he's an awesome kid. He definitely is an awesome young man. But, you know, I go to work and Monday through Friday, and I'm off work by 5:30. And after that, you know, I schedule my stuff accordingly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
We appreciate you for coming through. For those who are watching who would like to get in touch with you or just keep in touch, see what you have going on, how can they find you on social media, and do you have any upcoming shows, anything?
Well, you all can follow me on Facebook at Sah Jewel the Truth Spitter. Jules is Jules. Please do not follow my personal page and get in my DMs. I don't like that.
You will be blocked.
Okay. And delete it. I will report you. No, or you can follow me on Instagram at Sah Jewel the Truth. I post everything that I'm in. I'm not one of those artists that just rely on the promotion team. Like you can always see where I'm going to be performing next. So yeah, just follow me on those social media outlets. And on July 13th is my monthly show that I do called Dope Spittin' Open Mic. It's a platform for performing artists. Our feature is Isolated Beauty. She just graduated high school, and she's a phenomenal dancer. She's a phenomenal poet and actress. Like, this baby is amazing. And that's the last show. Dope Spin have been going on for a little over 2 years now. And so make sure y'all can come out if y'all in the Augusta area for that. We're taking it back to where we first started, which is Humanitary House. It's a vegan restaurant owned by a Black couple. And then July 20th is my annual show with comedian Sah Cedric that's on Dem Say What with me. We do a show called Commentary where we mash up poetry and comedy together. So yeah, that's our annual show. And that's going to be at Icons Bar and Grill in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
Working.
I'm trying. Oh, I forgot. July 6th, I'll be in Atlanta, but I don't remember the address for that place. I'm performing with some amazing poets there too, and some amazing artists. So.
That's why you got to go find the social media so you can get that details of that event.
Yes.
We thank you so much for coming through and having an awesome time with us. We really enjoyed you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I got myself on that road. I was speeding a little bit, but I got here.
Okay. Make sure you guys stay tuned with more with the Spotlight.